Freut mich.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading, so we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Wenn's eine Lebensleiste hat, kann ich's platt machen.
There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
Ich kann auch Elementarkräfte einsetzen.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Guten Abend, Leonie. Ich hatte heute eine Quest, da wollte einer Äpfel haben und wie gefährlich es ist und 2 Meter weiter stand der Apfelbaum. Die machen mich so wahnsinnig mit solchen Quests.
Next on the agenda.
Das ist... Kennst du das Spiel Ni no Kuni 2? Ja, das habe ich gespielt, gibt's ein Let's Play von. War ein schönes Spiel. Die gerade in Genshin übertreiben sie es halt gerne. Das war ja auch dasselbe mit Deluxe, mit diesem, wo du in dem Gasthaus bist und diese Shakes und Drinks und so mischen musst. Das war ja auch, oh, das war mein erster Shake, das war mein erster Drink, den ich damals gemixt habe. Mann, war das geil. Weißt du, das haust halt 2 Sachen zusammen und fertig. Ich meine, schlimmer wäre es doch gewesen, wenn du das einfach zur Packung nimmst.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash.
Mit Ash Ketchum?
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Ich komme mit.
Thank you, but I must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Kann ich das so sehen? Kenntnis über Erkundung. Der Endrograner greift an die Triebe der Verwelkung mit heftigen Schlägen an. Zählt wahrscheinlich so nicht, ne? Oder muss ich erst die kleinen Zweige platt machen? Wahrscheinlich erst die dämlichen Zweige, ne? Ah! Wow, wie der Mist hat sogar noch explodiert, danke. Nein, greif doch nicht! Das war so klar. Alter, die Musik ist schon geil. Irgendwie hat es was von Star Wars. Also von den Star Wars Games. Was ist das da? Kerze des Lebens angezündet. Oh. Ach, Alter, da unten, da sehe ich erst die Verwitterung. Krieg ich es wieder weg? Nee. Ach, da wäre ja auch eins gewesen, na super. Schön weggehen, bevor es platzt.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Alter, was bist denn du für ein kleiner Pilz? Hey, du schaust ganz witzig aus. Das ist wie ein kleiner Harry Potter Pilz. Hallo, ich bin eine Hexe. Nein, keine Seifenblasen. Seifenblasen sind hier verboten.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Achso, ich muss den einfach nur berühren. Das ist irgendwie cool.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? But why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Gibt es nicht eine Möglichkeit, diese Verwelkung endgültig loszuwerden?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
Das hört sich doch an wie dieser schwarze Schlamm in der Kluft, oder? Oder bin ich jetzt der Einzige, der wo das denkt? Verwelkung existiert in Sumeru seit tausenden von Jahren und sie wurde in tiefen Ort in dieser Welt geboren. Das hört sich doch voll an wie dieser Schlamm in der Kluft.
By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
Was ist das, eine Metalband? Nein.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Auf dem Kopf stehender Baum, das passt doch noch mehr zu dem blöden Kluftzeug da unten.
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground, all the way up to the surface.
Ist Geist noch hier? Kennt ihr eine Band, die Irminsul heißt? Das ist doch voll der Bandname. Die Erde durchziehen, ein riesiger Hohlraum. Das sieht dann wenig so aus wie das, was ich sah, als ich das Bewusstsein verlor.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Irminsul ist krank.
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul.
Irminsul ist ein Heiligtum in Sachsen?
I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Aha. Warte mal, Escape. Irminsul war nach dem Glauben unserer Vorfahren das größte Heiligtum und ist auch bekannt als Weltsäule. Sie war ein mächtiger Baumstamm, der als Stütze für das Weltall gedacht war. Und an einem heiligen Ort auf der Berghöhe in einer Quelle bzw. in einem Heim aufgestellt war. Irminsul, ja. Ja, gib mir da die Cookies. Adenstadt, Woltershausen. Alter, wie das halt. Öffnungszeiten. Was zur Hölle? Nach ihrem Standort wurde lange geforscht. Folgende Orte können die möglichen Standorte der Irminsul gewesen sein. Obersmarsberg mit der Eresburg an der Diemel, Exerstein bei Detmold, Iburg bei Bad Driburg sowie Irminsul zwischen Hasvorland und Leinebergland. Nach mündlicher Befürchtung soll die Irminsul am südlichen Ortsausgang Gemarkung Heiligen Holz an der Bornhöhe gestanden haben. Krass. Frühmittelalter. Heiligtum der Sachsen. Das nach den Einträgen fränkischer Annalen zum Jahr 772 auf Veranlassung Karls des Großen von den Franken zerstört wurde. Der Name kann etymologisch auf germanisch Irmana, Groß und Sul Säule zurückzuführen werden, bezeichnet als die große Säule. Die Existenz weiterer Irmensäulen wird zwar mitunter vermutet, ist aber wissenschaftlich nicht eindeutig belegt. Krass. So, jetzt habt ihr auch hier ein bisschen was gelernt. Gleich mal die Zuschauerzahl angebrochen, nicht schmarre. Finde ich schön, dieses Spielfilm machen oder gar keine gute Idee. Ja, ein Anime könnten sie davon machen. Mit der Umfrage bekommst du 50 Primus. Die Exersteine sind nur 30 Minuten von mir entfernt. Warte mal, was mache ich eigentlich? Achso, ja. Wir könnten mal da oben das Ding da holen. Ich mache gern mysteriöse Menschen glücklich. Was? Die streichen wir das. Granda-Hügel. Habe ich zu viel von dir gelesen? Hast du jede Sachen schon gelesen, oder was? Von der Tamara. Ich habe bloß neulich gesehen, dass er meinen Instagram-Account abonniert hat. Gähn, moin moin, guten Abend, Pieps. Da musste ich natürlich gleich mal da reinglotzen und dann habe ich die Seite gefunden. Ich habe jetzt nichts gelesen, aber man hat mal reingeschaut. Achtung, Absturz! Fast.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
Wir hatten keine Lust, dass wir wieder
The
zurück.
withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that?
Ja, es ist ein Hund.
Oh no, Hypatia!
Was?
What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Bei der ich zu viel gekifft habe?
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
Was war das?
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see.
Jetzt geht's wieder ums Kiffen. Los
So,
geht's.
how do you feel?
Sehr erfrischender Duft. Frischen Duft. Frischen Duft. Frischen
Really?
Duft?
You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Oh, nicht mehr kiffen.
But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
Was ich gesehen habe, war gar keine Halluzination, oder?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat.
Weißt du, er steht halt so daneben. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was hier abgeht, Mann.
My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Was genau habe ich denn vorhin gesehen? Weißt du, hier stehen überall Leute. Oh, ich wusste nicht, ob ich dir das verraten kann, aber jetzt verrate ich es dir, während andere außen rum stehen.
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Alles klar, Flauschöhrchen. Ist das eigentlich ein Dendroculus? Der schaut so groß aus. Der Vogel denkt sich auch alles Trottel.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Ich danke dir.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Yesterday, a total of 5 dusk birds flew by.
Tainari schaut schon ganz cool aus, aber ich finde immer noch die Ohren zu groß. Oh, das schaut doch ganz lustig aus. Diese Blumen? Ja, ganz cooles, fesches Outfit, aber ansonsten... Also der hat halt echt nur so groß ausgeschaut in der Sequenz. Liegt die Kolle eigentlich noch rum? Was soll das? Oh, sie ist so schwach, sie muss hier rumliegen. Am Ende ist sie doch nicht mehr drin.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
Nur streiche seine Ohren. Ich kann sie nur abschießen. Wo muss ich hin? Da hinüber. Stimmt, die Kifferin war ja, da war ja was. Das geht schon sauweit, ne? Das finde ich cool.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Schauen wir mal, was sie macht. Gibt's wenigstens den blöden Wasserfall in der Höhle? Das ist eines der Sachen, was mir in Genshin so stört. Du kannst jetzt so viele Wasserfälle und nirgends ist eine verdammte Höhle drin. Oder fast so gut wie keinem. Irgendwie ist sie nicht da. Oder ist sie weiter hinten? Ah, ich glaube, sie ist weiter hinten.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Was war denn das? Ach, das sind die kleinen Dekus, oder? Was ist das für ein Geräusch? Oder waren das Krogs? Das ist Hypatia, aber wie geht es ihr? Ich find's ja schon cool. Oh, es ist niemand in der Höhle. Ich meine, klar geht's noch ein paar Meter weiter rein, aber warum um die Ecke schauen? Die sind schon knuffig, also das kann man nicht leugnen. Was sei, guten Abend. Ich will das kleine grüne Ding. Was ist los? Bin ich jetzt woanders? Hä?
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Eat water.
Sie scheint vor Hunger ohnmächtig geworden zu sein.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Was war denn das? Jetzt dachte ich, aber Katze erwischt. So,